After I noticed Bengal had a tooth issue going on, I was lucky to get an appointment at Fauna Veterinary Collective. They are a vet office in Orange County, California, and they are spoken very highly of by Southern California Guinea Pig Rescue and a number of rescue colleagues that I have been working with over many years. And so they come highly recommended, and I must say that they really did a great job taking care of Bengal's tooth issues. So they were able to do the tooth trim, and I got some really cool footage. One of the things that sets them apart is that they actually do allow you to be there for the procedure instead of having to wait in a waiting room. I was right there during the entire procedure, and this is just normal practice for them. From what I understand, I got to be right there, and they were happy to let me film. They were very open and transparent, but I just found them to be very empathetic and caring, and they treated Bengal not only with love and kindness and respect, but like he was their pet, like he was their piggy. And so I'm really grateful for that. So let's take a look at some of these shots. It was very nerve-wracking to watch this, but let's look at some of the shots from the procedure, and then we'll talk about where we are now.
Touching each other. Those guys, his top actually looks good. There's a couple little points that I'll shave off. But the biggest issue is that these back ones are actually okay. The biggest issue is that these premolars, the front ones, are entrapping his tongue. So he can't actually eat properly with that.
Again, I can't emphasize enough how rare it is not only to be able to see the procedure like this with this technology, but to be right there in the room. I tried to be out of the way as much as possible, and they said over and over, "You're fine, you're fine, you're not in the way." And it was just a really interesting experience. So I hope everybody gets some kind of benefit from this like I did. This beating sound that we're hearing is actually Bengal's heartbeat. They hooked it up to some kind of an instrument that can detect the heart and actually makes it audible during this procedure. Yeah, you can see that tooth sticking out.
Got like a little bit of the corner of it just to get in between here, but it is pretty gnarly.
And that sound is a heartbeat. Here's a good shot of that overgrown premolar that spiked out over the tongue. Again, that rhythmic whooshing sound is Bengal's heartbeat. And here was a big hunk of tooth that they extracted.
Now you can see those are gone. It's going to be kind of sore because we just had a lot of those teeth just really digging into him. And then I just flattened everything. Now his tongue can move about really well. And then I just, I'm going to flatten a little bit more of the top here, just some of those little points.
The teeth had been pointing at the tongue, trapping it, and really causing it to get rubbed pretty raw. So hopefully he should be feeling a lot better after this. Remember, guinea pigs' teeth continually grow, and they don't have nerves like human teeth do. So this would not hurt him, even if he was awake. That's kind of the double-edged sword about guinea pig teeth, is that if they crack or break, there's a very good chance that they will grow back, but it also means that they're continuously growing and there's opportunities for things to go wrong, which doesn't happen with human teeth. Once you lose them, that's it. So that was the whole procedure. They're taking him out of that horrible contraption and they're going to wake him up. Is that the wake up juice?
Not yet. No. We're going to give him some
coming.
fluids first.
Let me go pull up.
Yeah. Awesome. Perfect.
This is sweet guy.
Perfect. So just going to give him a little oxygen. Straight oxygen. Get him his fluids and then wake him up. Then we'll give him the wake up juice.
I can hold it if
sure.
I'm not wearing gloves.
Yeah, that's okay. You can just hold it right there. Perfect. Thanks, Dan.
Good job.
Yep.
My cockatiel, he loves. Just
you have a cockatiel?
Yeah.
I do too. I've had him a long time. He's 27.
Oh wow, that's so good to hear because my boy's 21.
That's awesome.
I had him since he was 7.
Yeah.
The previous.
About an hour to fully wake up. Sometimes a little bit less.
And you think I can essentially start feeding him critical care and stuff when we get back?
Yeah. So he's gonna be pretty sore. Hi, buddy.
So right after they disconnected him from all that stuff, they put him in a little container, a little enclosure with a heating pad and a little warming light. And so he just was there for a little bit, and they told me to stimulate him. And then they moved us into a little waiting room, like a little exam room, and he still had a heating pad. And we were in there for over an hour, and he was taking quite a long time to wake up. Probably 90 minutes before he really was kind of alert. And then even on the ride home, he was still not really waking up. Annoy him. They brought in some lettuce for me to give him, but he was still pretty catatonic. I mean, he was sitting up and he was aware what was going on, but he was...
There you go.
I had to roll up the lettuce into like a little thing, and he was trying to chew it. I'm sure he's really sore. They did give him some injected Medicam, meloxicam, and I'm sure he was still really groggy. But if I play this video on high speed, you'll see that he actually did finally chew it, but he needed some help.
There it goes. Good job.
You have all this left. But you can just eat at your own pace. You don't have to eat it all now. Good. Oh, it's been a long day. We finally made it back. Are you gonna eat some hay? Come on, show me what you can do. It's well after midnight. It's well after 1 o'clock. And if he doesn't show like he wants to eat something, then I gotta feed him some critical care before bed. Come on, buddy. Come on, Bengal. You gonna try? You can do it, Bengal. Come on, try. You can do it. Gotta use those new fixed chompers. Don't give up. So I don't blame him for not wanting to eat. His tongue was pretty cut up, pretty sore. But Dr. Pocard said that she wants me to give him some Benebac. So, boom. You like that? I don't know if I caught that on camera, but Benebac, just one. I'll give him some more tomorrow. And then we've got some emergency aid, Emer-Aid IC, which is by prescription only. It's like a white powder. It's very creamy smelling, and it's been my experience that piggies that have to do long-term syringe feeding, they really like it. I've mixed that with some critical care fine grind papaya, which piggies also, a lot of my piggies seem to like more than the regular. He had a whole bunch of Sherwood earlier tonight after we got back from the vet. So just gonna try to give him at least 10 milliliters. Come on. He's taking it faster. I am still worried that his jaw is not closing all the way, but that could also be that his tongue is sore. And like I said, when you're forced to keep your mouth open for too long, who knows how that affects your jaw muscles. So he needs to turn the corner within the next 24 hours. He's so sick of me. So quick update, it's now the early afternoon, and Bengal did not eat, really, last night or this morning, other than being syringe fed. He had drool still on his chin. It's hard to tell if he's able to even close his jaw, but I did speak to the vet office, and they got the results of the x-ray saying that there's no issues with his jaw that would be causing it. There's no misalignment, or the jaw isn't dislocated or anything like that. So the vet's thinking just maybe because he had his mouth open for so long, because his teeth were overgrown, it's just going to take a little time. So that's what we're hoping for. I'm already getting emails, people asking for an update on Bengal, so I want to do that. That's what I'm filming right now. I was hoping for some kind of happy conclusion, but I'll just be syringe feeding him and giving him his medicine, and his pain medicine, really, and anti-inflammatory. And we'll just hope to see some improvement over the day. You gotta try. Come on. You gotta try to eat some hay. You got to. Don't just sniff it. Come on. Come on. Come on, try. You dropped it. Take it. Good, you're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yay. So yeah, I made a video called Tooth Issues Explained, and it's a live video, so it's kind of rambly. I'm answering some questions in the chat as well, but when piggies have tooth issues, they stop eating, their jaw gets weak, and their teeth overgrow. And so when they have to start again, you really want them chewing on anything, even thicker critical care. Well, first, if they're not eating anything, you need to just make sure that they've got food in their belly. And it doesn't matter what it is. And so if it's emergency food, then that's fine. But then they need to, at some point, start actually eating solid food. But it doesn't matter what. Lettuce is fine. It's soft. But at a certain point, they need to actually start eating hay. So the fact that he wants to eat and is willing to try. What? He's put his paw on me. Here, give me your paw. What if we just use a smaller piece? Got too much in there? He's like trying. He's like trying to impress me. It's a bigger piece. So, we're making progress, slowly but surely. You're just faking it now. So, I'll put that video, Tooth Issues Explained, right here. If you've never had tooth issues or you've got a piggy struggling with tooth issues, it really explains a lot about how you got there and how to get out of it, and you know, all the delicate balance between piggies' teeth and their overall health. So check that video out. Until next time, thanks for watching.